Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a fall snippet roll without using a sewing machine. I like the look of a sewing machine, but I wanted people who do not have a sewing machine to know that you can still do fabric snippet rolls. So we're using a jelly roll for this, and we're going to start by just adding some fall fabric to this. We are actually going to use this in our journal we are working on, and let's get started. So what I use this fabric fuse, and it is a quick bond fabric adhesive, and it is permanent. So I have a bunch of fabric, Halloween fall fabric here. Some that can be used as both, and we're just going to add it onto this. This really isn't a fall fabric, but that's okay. We're still going to make use of it and cover it up. So I'm just going to start by adding different kinds of fabric on here. I cannot even tell you where I got all my fabric from because, yeah, I just have a crazy collection of fabric from everywhere. So these have all come into my stash. Some of them came from Joann, some from quilt shops. Let me speak straight. Quilt shops. Like this is a quilt shop. Yeah, some are from Joann's though, and some aren't. We're gonna just pull it out that way, and we're going to, so I'm gonna make a few ones, and then we're gonna go back in and embellish stuff that we have used. Yeah, this is Joann's. You can tell if it's Joann's because they tend to put their names on them. But again, I have no idea when I got these. They might not have them anymore. I don't know. I bought a lot of fall fabric last year. But I also got a lot of other fabrics. And I'm just ripping it because I really like that look of torn edges on snippet rolls. Okay. Now if you don't want this salvage, just chop it off. No big deal. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, since I have this started, I'm going to lift this up and just lightly put little lines on here so we can just adhere it straight on to there. There we go. And now we want this on top, so we're going to do the same thing. It doesn't take a whole lot, so I'm like barely, and they're not even straight lines. If you can see that, they're like, I'm just kind of barely getting them on. They'll seep through completely. Here we go. And look, it's kind of sticking to my thing down here. So that's going to be fun to get all that goo off. Oh well, I should have put something down. Okay, now we're gonna, it's a little much. It is very, very sticky material, sticky glue, so be aware. Alright, so now let's get some more going. I'm going to finish covering this up, and then I will show you guys the next step. so here's what we have so far. Now I'm going to go back in and add lace, some ribbon, more fabric, some twine. Look at this. How perfect would this be? Okay, so I have my fabric fixed, and we're gonna use it and glue this right there. And that is kind of seeping through, so I'm going to grab, flat. Here, we don't need those. And I'm going to add these to them, because the glue is like seeping through the, okay, there we go. Just a few. Let's use this. And because we're adhering it to fabric, we want it stronger, so we're using the fabric fix for that. And we're going to pull it up a little bit, and I'm going to add some lace. Let me say, let's add the lace right here. I want something else right here. These are chipboard pieces I bought. That might be fun on here. So when you do use chipboard pieces, you have to be careful and think about where your placement is, because they're hard to cut. So like I can cut and use like that piece right there. And then I could put like a chipboard piece right there and cut like a little bit. So you have to think about where you want to cut these to use them. I think we're gonna make use of this. And add that right up there like that. And then what I'm gonna do with this, and let's add some of that, and we are going to add some right there, and we're just gonna add a couple of these so they'll look like they're at the bottom of that there we go. There we go. That looks cute. All right. So I'll probably cut and like use that little piece right there. So I'd say I'd probably use a good chunk of this. And digging through ribbon and lace and all that that's over here. Here, let's try some of this. I'm going to add a little bit of this, and this can totally be cut, so you don't have to use be as strategic of what you want where. So we're gonna add some of this. Sorry about the noise. It sounds like my husband's doing dishes. And there we go. So what I want to add onto here is I want to cut out and cut some of these pumpkins. So I'm going to continue down this line and fast forward through all of this. Okay, so now I'm going to go back through and see where I missed and maybe add a little bit. But so far, I really like that because I can like clip like here to here, whatever, make some belly bands or make a, you know, go from right here to here and make a little pocket. I kind of like it. It's not too cluttered, and it definitely has different places where you can see to cut and take apart, to cut to put into pockets or tags or whatever. So I hope you like this tutorial. This was a lot of fun. And just because you don't have a sewing machine, like if you do not own one, you can still make really cute fabric snippets. So I really love how these turned out. And remember, you can cut apart pieces of fabric to add as ephemera, you know, just little decor on there. You can use different doilies, some paper, stickers, buttons. There's tons of different things you can use when doing something like this. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Think of subscribing. And I will see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me. You guys are wonderful. Bye.